Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to NHL 17 franchise mode with your Columbus Blue Jackets. Yes, the Eastern Conference winning Columbus Blue Jackets, I might add, for the 2016-17 season. We made the playoffs with the Columbus Blue Jackets, folks. Sean Bergenheim, we signed in the off-season. He had about a 38-point season. He really helped out the team as we went 51, 28, and 3 in the season to make first in the Eastern Conference, first in the Atlantic Division. So we start the playoffs against the Florida Panthers for the first round. San Jose against Minnesota. Wow, they had a poor start, but they made the playoffs. LA against Calgary. Chicago against Winnipeg. Dallas against St. Louis. Tampa Bay against Pittsburgh. Ottawa against Toronto. Columbus against Florida. And Washington against Carolina. So, you know how this goes. We go period by period simulation for the entire playoffs. That's how it goes. So, game one, I'm not making any line changes against the Florida Panthers. Here we go. They went 40, 33, and 9. Trocheck against Wenberg for the opening face-off. First period. Okay, no score. 13 shots to 9 in favour of the Florida Panthers. Second period. Okay, one score. Sean Bergenheim, the first goal of the playoffs for the Columbus Blue Jackets. And Nick Bukestad manages to tie the game. 18:24 left in the third period. Power play, a quick one for Columbus. Don't quite get it. Another power play. A long power play for Columbus, but they can't quite capitalise on it. Oh, and Riley Smith scores. Riley Smith scores 7:56 left of the game. That's a bit of a pain in the arse for Columbus. Come on, Columbus, fight back and score again. And no, so the Florida Panthers take the first game of round one against the Columbus Blue Jackets 2-1. 2 goals in the third period, powered past the Columbus Blue Jackets. Doesn't matter, it's an early series. So, Korpisalo's back from injury, which is very helpful. Here we go, game two. No need to panic right now, folks. Game two in Columbus. Let's do this. Florida against Columbus for the opening face-off. First period. Oh, it's a 2-0 lead. Jonathan Huberdeau and Vincent Trocheck score on Sergei Bobrovsky. 13 shots to 8 in favour of the Panthers. Not very happy about this. Second period. Okay, we get 1 point back. Brilliant. Foligno on Roberto Luongo. So, here we go. 25 shots to 15. A power play for the Panthers, but they don't quite get it. Brilliant. The Columbus Blue Jackets. Can they tie this game before the end? And maybe take it to at least overtime? Columbus, you're running out of time here, lads. You're not really getting any shots either. Come on, Columbus. Now's the time to tie this game. No? There you go. Gregory Campbell. An almost 20-goal scorer on the fourth line. Gregory Campbell manages to tie the game with 72 seconds left in the game. Right, we go to overtime. Continuous overtime. Can the Columbus Blue Jackets take game two in OT? Come on, Columbus. You know you want to. Oh, but Logan Shaw scores on Bobrovsky. And the Florida Panthers take the game 3-2 in overtime. Damn it. I really wanted that game. So, just going to make a couple of quick line changes. Korpisalo is injured for 2 days, but he'll be fine. So, Josh Anderson, sorry I'm taking you out of the lineup, my friend. I'm sorry. I'm going to play Carlson instead. He's an 81 over a 76. It's got to be done. Bergenheim is really making that third line look slightly better. Brandon Saad, I'm playing you on the first line with Dubinsky and Atkinson. Let's give that a try then. See if that works. Got to make a couple of changes here, folks. We are going to Florida. We are down 2-0 in the series. We need to get something going here. Come on, Columbus. You've made the playoffs. I think this is your third playoff appearance since your team was made. Let's do this, lads. Here you go. Columbus against Florida. Game 3 in Florida. Marchessault versus Dubinsky for the opening face-off. First period. Okay, it's a 1-1 game. Scott Hartnell scores on Luongo and Marchessault scores on Bobrovsky. 13 shots to 8 in favour of the Blue Jackets. Good. Glad that we're getting some shots on goal. Second period. Okay, it's a 3-1 lead. Hartnell and Wenberg score. Times 8 simulation. Let's see if we can hold this lead. Over 10 shots more than the Florida Panthers. Come on, Columbus. You can do this, lads. Columbus, you've got this. Just hold this lead and we take a game away. Looks like we're going to play a lot better away compared to at home. It might be from the line changes that I've made. GM Odd Man Rush might be showing why he's being paid so much. Sean Bergenheim with the empty net goal, and it's a 4-1 win for the Columbus Blue Jackets. There you go, boys. Brilliant. Right, so we're only one game down in this series so far. Oh, has any teams gone 3-0? That's what I'd like to see. Minnesota could. AHL regular season's ended. They've made the playoffs without a doubt. So, no series went 3-0. So no series has the chance for a sweep. Right. Game 4 against the Florida Panthers. Let's tie this up, take it back to Columbus, and then we start to own the series. Huberdeau against William Karlsson for the opening face-off. First period. Okay, it's a 2-0 game in favour of Florida again. 9 shots apiece. Barkov and Huberdeau score. That's not very good, Columbus. Come on, lads. Second period. Oh, brilliant. There you go. Boone Jenner gets one back. 24 shots to 19 in favour of the Blue Jackets. Oh, and just as we start the simulation, less than a minute in, Trocheck gets another insurance marker for Florida. Oh, that's a pain in the arse. Come on, Columbus, we need to score something here, otherwise we're going to go 3-1 down in the series, and I don't like the sound of that. Brandon Dubinsky, 7:45 left in the game. Brilliant, a 3-2 lead. Oh, but Marchessault, why'd you have to do that, boy? Oh, and we're going to lose this game 4-2 by the looks of it. There you go. God, we just get so close to tying the game, and then we lose it again. So, we are 3-1 down in the series. We could potentially be eliminated. Oh, this is not good, ladies and gentlemen. This is not good. Oh, look, David Clarkson's back for them. Wonderful. Not many games went 2-2 overall in the series. I'm not happy. I am not happy whatsoever. Demanding. The fans are calling for our heads here, Columbus. We need to get something going here, boys. We're going to go 8-time simulation for the entire game. See if that helps. Here we go. Come on, Columbus, we can do this. Go 8-time simulation for the entire thing. Swap to goals, please. Here we go. Come on, Columbus, we're back home. Let's give these fans something to cheer about. Power play. Oh, Vincent Trocheck scores. 10 minutes 47 left of the first period. God damn it. Come on, Columbus, tie this game up. Tie this game up before the end of the first. Trocheck has played very well for Florida. Okay, no score for Columbus at the end of the first period. 15 shots to 10 in favour of Columbus. Let's go 8-time simulation of the second period. Power play for Florida. A very long power play for Florida, but the penalty killers of Columbus managed to get it done. Columbus, you need to tie this game here at some point, gentlemen. We can't lose 1-0 in Game 5 of the series and go out. That's just not good enough. We haven't scored enough goals here, and I can't quite understand why. A power play late. I can't quite do it. So, at the end of the second period, 24 shots to 18 in favour of the Columbus Blue Jackets. There's still 1-0 against. Starting on the power play. Come on, Columbus, please. Can we please get something going here? A power play for Florida. And we managed to kill it off. Columbus? Oh, Marchessault, I hate you. All you do is score goals against me. Come on, Columbus, please. Score something, Columbus. And it looks like the Columbus Blue Jackets are going out in the first round in 5 games to the Florida Panthers. Jordan Marchessault and Vincent Trocheck completely killed us that series. That and Roberto Luongo. Luongo played a solid series there, and we are out of the playoffs. I did make the first round, though, so I've got some extra money to play about with. But we lose the series 4-1. At least we made the playoffs, though. I think that's a good start for this team. At least we didn't miss the playoffs. However, we did lead the Eastern Conference. We should have had something a little bit more there. I need more out of you guys next year. Challenge yourselves and set your sights on the cup. We've still got a lot of very young guys on this team. Hopefully they'll be a lot better next year, and this team will carry on their play into the next year, into the playoffs, and hopefully next year we will win the cup. I'm not feeling too bad about that, considering Columbus missed the playoffs last year. They made the playoffs this year. They won a game, but they still haven't won a series in Columbus in the playoffs yet. They've always been eliminated in the first round. So I think we need to make sure next year is the year we go deep in the playoffs. I'm not having any ifs or buts, guys. Next year is the year we go deep in the playoffs. So it looks like the Cleveland Monsters, they lose in the first round as well. They lose 3-2. Well done, Cleveland. Great job, lads. Jesus Christ. So that is the end of the playoff run. So both the AHL and the NHL teams had fantastic seasons, and they couldn't convert that into playoff success. But hopefully our players will learn from this. I need the players to learn from this and see what happened. Right, so we are going into the draft. I believe we have a pick from every round. I think it's very much like that. I don't think there's anything out of the ordinary. And we don't really have much salary cap. I think Sean Bergenheim should get another contract extension. I really do. I think he deserves it, personally. We'll scout forwards in Russia for 2 weeks. So we will end this episode at the draft. A bit of a disappointing end, but I'm going to take solace in the fact that we made the playoffs again. And we tried to take the Florida Panthers there. If the Florida Panthers won, no, the St. Louis Blues win the Stanley Cup this year. God, like that's ever going to happen. But the Rochester Americans win the Calder Cup. Maybe the St. Louis Blues will win the Stanley Cup this year. Who knows? So we've sold a fair few amount of our seats. That's not too bad. Scouting assignment, we can go for another 2 weeks. If we scout forwards in the SHL for 3 weeks, just to make sure that it takes us right up to the draft. 51, 28 and 3 we went that season, and we couldn't quite convert it into playoff success. It happens, you know. It happens. So we're gonna we made the playoffs, so we're not going to be on that list. Vancouver get the number 1 pick, and Edmonton get the number 2 pick. What a surprise! Edmonton are up there. So view retired players list. Scott Hartnell has decided to call it a day on his career. 83 overall. He finishes with 679 points in 1,191 games. Congratulations, Scott Hartnell. Thanks for everything you did for the franchise, my friend. Unfortunately, we couldn't get you that Stanley Cup. Jaromir Jagr decides to end his career on 1,933 points. Patrick Elias decides to call it a day. Henrik Sedin, Shane Doan, Oli Jokinen, well, he'd already retired anyway. Mark Savard, I'm pretty sure he'd already retired anyway. Chris Pronger, he'd already retired anyway. Matt Cullen, Scott Hartnell. David Legwand just called it a day. Dan Boyle, Radim Vabada, Martin Havlat, Darnell Zubrus, Zdeno Chara, Mike Fisher, Andrei Markov, Thomas Caballé, Brian Gionta, Martin Erat is gone, Brian Campbell is gone, Wisnowski's gone, Mike Richards is gone, Mikhail Hanzus is gone, and Mark Streit is gone. There's plenty more to look at here. I'll just go through them here quickly. Ryan Precht is gone as well. Oh, that's a shame. But Chris Neal goes as well. Only 280 points in 1,055 games. Bloody hell. That isn't the sort of game he played, though. So that is the end of this episode, I think, guys. We'll just go back to this screen so we can get ready for the 2017 draft. We have about a mid-round pick, early 20s pick in the draft this year. So yes, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the episode. Please feel free to leave any suggestions on what you want for to happen to the team in the off-season. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, or watch some of my other videos. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.